Every week, I hear this from founders and teams that they hired a software firm, but they didn't get what they were expecting. There are several reasons for this to happen, but here are some pointed reasons that can help you out to figure out how these things can align best for you. If you are the software firm owner or if you are the client, this is going to help you both. Hi, I am Priyanshu Kushwaha, and I have been running a software agency for almost 3 years now. We have served almost over 15 clients nationally and over 25 clients internationally. The main issues that arise within this that we can say on the first level is communication. If you have a good communication with an agency or client, you always have a good understanding of the project that you are dealing with. If you have a consistency of delivering every update to the client that this is the current phase of development, this is the current update of the development, that's how it is being done on the communication end. Secondly, when it comes to the second phase, it is the actual issue of understanding what the product was supposed to be and what it is not. Here is a very big bridging gap that creates a very, very concerning thing. Now I'll tell you how is that going to work. For example, let's say the client wants us to get a grocery app that can deliver medicines for pets. But in this case, the client is giving a description that I need an e-commerce app for pet delivery, for pet medicine delivery. But in this case, nothing is very much clear. The unique selling point, the motive of building this business, what is the background of the business, nothing is clear. Until and unless, as a software firm, you don't understand that what is the outcome that the software should bring, you cannot build something good. Coming to the second phase of this part, how, as a software development agency, are you going to understand all the aspects of this? Very clearly, you are going to not. The truth is, as a software development agency, you need to understand that you are the person who is providing solutions. You need to understand that this is how it is going to be more profitable for the client. If you are listening all the points of the clients and not arguing on this is not right and this is how you should be doing, you are not the right firm for them. You need to understand that the product that they are expecting is a point of view that they have created, that this is how their software will look. But as a software firm, you understand what type of softwares are actually profitable for what type of businesses. And if you don't understand this, shut down your software firm today itself. Coming to the third part of this video, the execution gap. There is a problem that the execution is not completed even when the project is going good. When the project starts initially, the 50%, the 60%, the 70% is very smooth, the 80% is very smooth, and then comes the 20%. The 20% of the project is the toughest part of the project. Here is what I'll tell you why. As soon as you grow from 80 to 81%, the client is expecting the project to be completed. And that is the part where clients start giving inputs on several issues. Coming to the third part of this video, the expectation gap. Now, the expectation gap is something that you need to understand very clearly and how it is actually affecting. For example, let's say if a client says that build something that our customers would preferably like to spend time on, but in this period of time, as a software development firm, you understand this statement on basis of your previous experiences. If you have worked into restaurant businesses, you would understand how restaurant businesses sustain or make their users wait on their platform for a longer period of time to make minimum click usage so that customers are very much satisfied with the smooth usage of that system. But then here comes the problem. As a software firm, you implement the things that you understand, and the client is expecting the implementation of the things that they understand. This part can be sorted out only by one thing: good documentation, clarity of what is to be built, clarity of what the client is expecting as an outcome. The question you should be asking to the client is not what you want to build. The question you should be asking to the client is what are the outcomes that you are expecting from the system that we are going to build for you. This is the more important and considerate part of this section if you want to remove the expectation gap from your end and the client end. The discussion must be on the basis of outcome and not on the basis of what is to be built. That's how both of the ends understand what is going to be done and how it is going to be executed. A software firm is good at executing what they do, the client is good at doing business as what they do. Both needs to work on their ends rather than explaining each other that what should be done on their end. Think about what can be done on your end and then explain it to the other end that this is how it is going to profit you after I execute this. The fourth thing that is more considerate into any project that is into a bad client relationship, bad agency relationship, is caused by this very considerate point, that is overpromising and underdevelopment. Now, this is the fourth part of the video, and this is the most common issue that causes problem in client relationship in maximum cases of bad projects. That is overpromising and underplanning. If you promise the client that we will be doing it in this much time, you should be performing it before that. That's how it should be done. If you expect the project will be completed in 6 months, you should be giving an estimate time of 11 to 12 months to the client, deliver it within 8 months, and that's how you do it. Under planning is something you prepared for 6 months budget, you gave it the client that this is the period of time that it is going to take, and you planned for 6 months. That is the baddest thing that you can do. It's better that if you plan a 6 months timeline for the client, your project plan must rely only for 3 to 4 months. That's how you execute so that you have an extra time frame to fix all the problems before the client finds out about it. The firm blames the unclear requirements from the client, and the client blames unclear implementation of all the features that were discussed. The best way to clean all this is to focus on all the four parts of the video that were discussed before this. If you understand that the client is expecting something that is going to give him profit, no matter if he or she likes it or not. If, as a software firm, you understand that it is going to give a profit to the client, just say it clear to the client that this is what we are doing and this is how it will work out. If it is not on our alignments, we are not going to do it, because then it will be a loss, and then it will create an accountability issue where each party will be blaming the other for something that is happening. That might be a delay, that might be a loss, that might be a non-profitable deal. So these are the few reasons for why clients are dissatisfied by their software firms. These are based on my experiences from the past clients that I have handled, from all the projects that we have handled in our company. If you are one of our clients and if you're watching this, if you have faced any of this, you understand that you are the one who taught me all this. And if you are any client who is very much irritated from the previous software firm and they are not trying to change for you, we are very much open. You can connect with us. Find the website link in bio. We have a free consultation call for 30 minutes. That's all. Thank you for watching this video.